During the past year, we've seen a lot of calamitous events now in Virginia, in Florida, and many states around the U.S. where violent actions have happened that just make your blood boil, especially when you're seeing people who are just out there trying to make a stand or just have a good time. And we want to yell at this person and create this change and make these things happen and punish people and get to the bottom of things. But let's just take a breath and let's assess the possibility that what has happened is not exactly what it appears. What we really don't know is why they were done. We can assume, mean person trying to hurt other people and make their voice known. But there's something called a false flag. Sometimes groups who want to separate us will create trauma, will create problems to get people fighting between each other. It's not just something for House of Cards or Iron Man. These things actually happen. We see it all the time when we look back in history, and that other institutions are not wanting us to be united. Divide and conquer. That's the essence. Divide and conquer is the essence of colonization. So what can we do about these crazy events that are happening? Well, what we've seen is, let's cut those people off from having a voice, from having a community. Let's kick them out of their jobs. Let's shame them. Even if we feel that person deserves it, how does that solve anything? We can, as many suggested, bring forth big programs to educate people. We have not addressed the true history when it comes to slavery in this country and all of the trauma that continued through the 1900s. We haven't addressed the true history of the First Nations people when it comes to the colonization. I'd love for those to happen, but we'll just have to see. Finally, we have let's love everybody, let's forgive, let's bring them all into the fold. And that is also a very laudable initiative, and we'll see what can happen. But ultimately, there's one thing that we can all do. This is more powerful than any of that, and that's look at ourselves. Yes, ourselves. Because the world is a reflection of us. What we see out there on the big screen of society is what's happening on the inside. We all like to think that we don't have any judgment in our hearts, that we love all ethnicities, all genders, all preferences. But really, isn't there any group, a group from a specific country, a group of a specific socioeconomic class, be it the lazy poor or the money-grubbing rich or the alt-right or the super liberals? How about people who are skinny or fat or lazy? Or there are so many judgments that we all have. But we can say, well, it's okay to judge them because this group's done bad things. But any judgment is judgment. Any judgment is impeding us from progressing. And when you judge, you block yourself off to love. When we judge, we then see judging around us. When we are holding negative energy in our own hearts, we're going to see negativity around us. When we are holding anger in our own hearts, we're going to see violence around us. Even if it's just really, really small, stealing a pack of gum is still stealing. Our holding on to this negative feeling about any group is the same as judging any other group. Doesn't matter if it's justified, doesn't matter what they've done, doesn't matter what the group had done in the past. We're all connected. If you judge others in any way, then we can't expect everyone else to stop their judgment. The moment is now to see that all of these individual acts are signs, and they are getting bigger and they're getting more egregious. Why? Because it's time for all of us, the collective, to deal with this separation. Things are sparking now. They're blowing up because the wound is coming to the surface to be healed. It's time to stop looking so much at the internet and start looking at the internet. It starts within.